What's up everybody, welcome back to Low Luxury and welcome back to Low Luxury Archive, where we are once again taking a look at a piece from the Dimnavasalia Balenciaga Archives. So far we've pretty much exclusively been looking at runway pieces, and for the most part I'd say that if it's a Balenciaga piece and it didn't appear on the runway, it's just a random tossed off, throw it in the stores because you know it'll sell type of piece, it's probably not worth archiving, right? Well, I mean, generally that's probably true, but every once in a while you come upon a piece that just never even appeared on the runway, but has an element to it or has elements that do make it worth throwing in the archive. And today we're looking at one of those pieces. So we have a Balenciaga t-shirt, the kind of like monogram BB, Balenciaga, mode t-shirts. And you've probably seen shirts with this logo before, but I'm guessing you probably haven't seen this exact style because this has a little twist to it that, in my opinion, makes it well worth archiving and taking a closer look at. But since this didn't appear on the runway, we have to kind of break our usual way of doing things on this show because we have no collection to look at that it's from, and that also means we don't have a runway look to try and match or beat. So we're kind of on our own here. So we're gonna skip right in to taking a look at these details close up on this shirt. Yo, before we get too much further, subscribe to the channel. I make tons of luxury and streetwear content, and also if you're looking for deals on luxury and streetwear, check the description. I've got some of the best sites with all authentic stuff. Check it out. So right now you're probably saying to me like, what, it's just a black t-shirt, right? No, well, there's basically like an entire second t-shirt attached to one of the sleeves. That is the element that makes this interesting in my opinion. It makes no sense. I still don't fully understand it, but it's just so weird that I felt like I have to put it in the archive. So this shirt is from the era when they were still doing the stretched out logo, but after they had gotten rid of the dot before Paris. This guy's an extra small, but as with all things Balenciaga, that means absolutely nothing here. We will talk about the sizing in a little bit. They're still using the kind of like rough black tags, stretched out logo on there, and we can see 2017. If I had to guess, I'd say this was released around the time of the spring 2017 show. I feel like this piece would fit in pretty well there. And we can see that it was made in Portugal, which is, I'd say, the most common country for Balenciaga to make their like t-shirts and hoodies and stuff like that. The kind of more streetwear stuff is often made in Portugal. And no surprises here, this guy is 100% cotton. I mean, I'm guessing Balenciaga has occasionally made t-shirts not made of cotton. Like I know in the Couture show, I think he made a silk t-shirt, if I remember correctly, but this is a normal t-shirt. Very soft, very nice, but definitely just standard cotton. On the back, as mentioned, we have that monogram and the Balenciaga mode. La mode. Isn't that just like fashion in... I don't know. I'm gonna give up now. But again, this whole side of it and the back here, normal t-shirt. So now I think we gotta move over to the real interesting part, which is this sleeve right here. All right, let's stretch this out. So we've got our neck, our shoulder coming off here, and then we get this sleeve. It is like a 3/4 sleeve. It's not full length. Let me zoom out a bit here. So there's the back of the shirt. It comes off about 3/4 sleeve, and this is like full width, I would say. Like, it's almost the cut of like a tank top or something. I don't even understand how to like lay this out to show you properly. There we go. So there it is. There's the sleeve, and it just like hangs down like that. And you can see our opening here, so it's kind of stitched down, double layered like a normal t-shirt. So it's an extra wide opening, but it does close eventually. And it closes off right to the end here, and the end is also open as if it were like a hem or something. I'm kind of curious if you could put this entire thing on. I feel like it would be much tighter than the regular t-shirt itself, but maybe it could be done, but I don't know where your head would come out. I don't know. I'm giving up on that one. So the reason that I feel like this one is worth archiving is because I think it's a bit of a precursor to the kind of like double shirts that Demna would do, I believe, the next year. You know, the ones where you've got like a long sleeve shirt and then there's a short sleeve shirt kind of like sewn on top of it. I feel like this is kind of the start of him playing with those ideas. And it's not like fully figured out here. It's not completely refined, which I'm guessing is why he didn't put it on the runway proper, but I think it's worth checking out and understanding as a kind of step in that progression of his. All right, now that we've checked out all of those details, remember when I said since we don't have a runway fit to look at, we're on our own here? We really are, so we're just gonna put together a fit and see what we can do here. And yeah, I don't have Demna guiding the way with his runway suggestions, so we'll see how I do. All right, so we're on our own here, and I think what we're gonna do is keep it super casual, but also a bit weird to go along with that extra sleeve. So we've got our t-shirt, then we have got, I'm gonna go with shorts here, but not just any shorts. We're gonna go with some Comme des Garçons, like balloon shorts, which are just absolutely insane, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. And then remember, I said we're keeping it casual. We're going with our Birks, our suede Birkenstock. I think these are the Bostons, if I remember correctly. And yeah, just simple, casual, going out on the streets, but also in a way that makes everybody look at you and say, what is wrong with this person? So hopefully you guys understand why I went with the fit I did. It's because this shirt has so much extra volume that I wanted that to carry through in what I'm wearing as bottoms as well. And also, this shirt has a very like Japanese feel to me. I don't know, the flowiness, it's kind of like Yohji Yamamoto, Comme des Garçons, even Ambush. I've got another Ambush piece that reminds me a lot of this one. So just that extra volume was super important for me to carry through the rest of the look. As for the fit, it's tagged in extra small. It fits more like a men's large. As always, even back in 2017, Demna was still paying zero attention to proper sizing. Like, at this point, I'm just going to say, if you're not into oversized stuff, I feel like Balenciaga just is not the brand for you, because even if you get the smallest size possible, it's probably still going to be oversized. That's just the way he does things. As for the feel, as I talked about earlier, this cotton is super, super soft. The earlier Balenciaga t-shirts, I don't know, a little bit later they got a bit stiffer, but the early Balenciaga t-shirts are some of the most comfortable t-shirts I have felt in a long, long time. So I always try to grab them when I see them because they're just so good. But like I said, I think this was an important step in Demna's progression of making these hybrid double pieces that he started making in the next seasons. So I think this is a really, really interesting piece to throw in the collection and look back on. All right, so that is the Wild Arm Baby Balenciaga t-shirt. Take a look at the other video on screen here, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you next time.